Why you should hold your SIDRA and not sell for cents. A hard truth most won't tell you. Have you ever sold a token too early, only to regret it months later when the price skyrocketed? If you're holding SIDRA, listen carefully. This might be the most important video you'll watch this year. Welcome back to Satoshi Guy, the home of real talk, smart crypto plays, and the truth the mainstream ignores. Today, we're diving into why you should not dump your SIDRA tokens for pennies, no matter how tempting it looks right now. The early sell trap, and why it's a huge mistake. Let's start with a painful truth. The majority of people in crypto sell too early, and then they watch in regret as the same coin they just sold for cents reaches dollars or even more. It's happened before, it will happen again. And SIDRA holders are next in line to either win big or miss out. Now think about this. Why would a team build a solid project like SIDRA for years, only to launch it and let it die for a few cents? That makes no sense. Yet, some people, especially those looking for quick cash, are already planning to sell at $0.1 cent or 0.5 cent, maybe 0.8 cent. But history shows those who hold are the ones who get truly rewarded. Look at Pi Network. They laughed until it launched. Let's talk about Pi Network, one of the best examples of this. Back when Pi was still an enclosed mainnet, many people mined it for years. Others mocked it or called it worthless, and some sold OTC over the counter for just a few cents. Literally, people traded thousands of Pi for $10.20. Fast forward, when Pi finally began listing on exchanges like HTX, Bitmart, and others, the initial listing price was around $2 to $3. That's 200 by 300x more than what OTC sellers got. Some saw their $100 worth of Pi turn into $2,000 or even more, but only if they held on. Let that sink in. People who couldn't wait, people who undervalued their tokens, ended up watching others get rich off what they gave away for cents. SIDRA is now in a very similar position. Why SIDRA is different from meme coins? People confuse SIDRA with pump and dump projects, but that's a mistake. SIDRA is limited in supply, only 780 million total, backed by a real utility ecosystem, not just a meme or hype. Faith-based and ethical, with a unique halal-compliant model, meaning it's positioned for a massive untouched market. Now compare that with meme coins with trillions in supply, zero use case, pumped by influencers then dumped. Those coins go from 0.1 cent to 0.5 cent only because of hype. SIDRA could go from $1 to $3 or more because of actual value. And guess who wins when that happens? The holders. Scarcity vision is potential for massive growth. Let's break this down with basic tokenomics. Assume only 20% of SIDRA supply is circulating at launch, about 156 million tokens. If SIDRA lists at 0.1 cent, the market cap is just $156 million. At $1, it's 156 million. At $10, it's $1.56 billion. And at $100, it's $15.6 billion, still below Pi Network's speculative cap. So even a $3 to $5 price tag is achievable if the community holds and believes. The more people dump early, the harder it becomes for SIDRA to rise. But the more people hold, the more demand exceeds supply, and the higher the price will climb. Simple economics. Top 5 reasons to hold your SIDRA long-term. 1. Price discovery takes time. When a new coin launches, the market needs time to find the true value. Selling early means you miss out on the upward curve, just like with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and yes, Pi. 2. SIDRA is a low-supply token. Unlike meme coins with quadrillions in circulation, SIDRA's total supply is capped at 780 million. Low supply, higher price potential per token. Only patient holders will benefit from that. 3. Utility will drive adoption. SIDRA isn't just a coin, it's building real use cases, halal payments, Islamic DeFi, ethical finance ecosystems. Once these use cases roll out, the demand for SIDRA will skyrocket. But by then, the entry price will be much higher. You either hold now or buy back later at a premium. 4. Early panic sellers always lose. If you're planning to sell your SIDRA for 0.2 cent or 0.5 cent, ask yourself, what's the point? Why spend months mining or waiting just to sell for $10 or $20? Is that all your patience was worth? Let others panic. You be the smart one. 5. The community is the biggest strength. The bigger and stronger the SIDRA community becomes, the more the project succeeds. If we all sell for cents, the price stays low. If we all hold, stake, and support, the price grows and we all benefit. Crypto wealth comes from patience, not panic. Most millionaires in crypto didn't get rich because of some insider trick. They got rich because they held while others doubted. People who held Bitcoin at 10 cent, Ethereum at $1 Pi at 1 cent OTC are now financially free. SIDRA could follow that path, but only if we don't repeat past mistakes. Ask yourself, do you want to be the one saying, "I wish I held," or the one saying, "I'm glad I believed in SIDRA"? Final thoughts. This is bigger than quick profit. This is about changing lives, especially in regions where ethical, faith-based finance is deeply needed. SIDRA is building for the long term, and long-term wealth comes from vision, not greed. If you're thinking of selling your SIDRA for pennies, stop and ask, am I selling because I need the money, or because I don't understand the value yet? You can always trade tomorrow, but you can't undo a sell that cost you thousands or even millions later on. Call to action. Join the movement. If this message resonates with you, share this with every SIDRA holder you know. Spread awareness. Join hands with those building a strong, faithful, and wealthy community. This is our time. Don't let short-term thinking steal your long-term future. What are your thoughts? Will you hold or sell early? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is Satoshi Guy, bringing you the real crypto truth every day.